Hey, appreciate you tuning in. Behind me, a 64 Corvette Roadster. It's got an L79 327 up underneath the hood. Beautiful restoration, factory black on black car, and this has two tops for you. Come along, we're gonna give you an up-close in-person look, go around it, play with some bells and whistles, and go for a drive. So we're gonna kick things off up front. We'll go left to right and work our way around. These are fiberglass body cars. Paint is a little tricky to get done. Black paint, for that matter, is even more of a task to make look this flat and straight and deep. And they've really nailed it. This has a phenomenal paint job on it. I think you could just sink your hand in here. We see our reflection everywhere. We love the Stinger hood upgrade. It gives this car a whole bunch of attitude. Chrome on the bumpers looks great. No dents, no dings, nothing to note. The lower side marker lamps, those turn indicator lamps, those look good. The beauty rings around them look good. And what's important, this Corvette doesn't look like it's ever been parked on a rock or a parking curb. There's no cracks. It's very clean and straight up on the lower valence there, we'll call it. Headlight buckets fit nice and tight. They have consistent gaps from side to side, top to bottom, front to back, which is very impressive to see. The hood, we find the same story. All of our badging is incredibly bright and looks to be recently replaced. Let me pop that hood for you and show you what we're packing underneath here. Get it up and we can set it down on the latch. And voila, this has the HT suffix, so it's a factory 350 horse block. This is out of a 68 Corvette, so it's not the original motor to this car, but very close to what it should be. And this one's been upgraded with a couple of choice parts. Got a newer carb on there. It's a 700 CFM with an electronic choke. We got an Edelbrock aluminum performer intake. We've got some nice ceramic coated long tube headers. It has an MSD distributor, MSD coil, MSD ignition, but we're keeping it class, you know, with the factory fin valve covers, the factory louvered air cleaner lid. We have the original Harrison radiator, right alternator, master. This is equipped with power steering as well. Another nice factory option. Once we key this on here in a moment, it's got a nice little thump and certainly makes a great bit of power. And one good thing too, the factory L79 motors were solid lifter, flat tappet cam. This bad boy, roller motor. Perfect, you're not gonna have to adjust your valves every couple thousand miles. And I bet you making probably a little more than 350, maybe more like 375, 400 horsepower. It's rather fun in this light little car. 15-inch rallies, beautiful beauty rings and center caps. The wheels themselves have a great finish. And we are riding on a real hot Redline radial tire. 64 gills are always cool looking. Badge on that fender looks great. Gaps are wonderful. Lower body side molding's in great shape. Chrome plating on that mirror in fabulous condition. Door gaps are nice. The rear tonneau has a great fit and a great finish. Out back here, taillight lenses look real sexy, nice and bright. The bezels around them are great too. Dual stainless exhaust looks hot, as are the beauty rings around them. Looks like we have new badging here. That's a brand new gas cap if I've ever seen one. Looks great. We keep coming around here. Chrome still has a great luster. I don't see any stone chips. This paint job probably does not have very many miles on it. It's not riddled up. This car's been very well taken care of. And to get a good look at our windshield up here and our cowl, nice clean. We got polished wipers, glass is nice and clean. Our bright work up top has a good polish. And these visors look good, and we'll jump into the interior right about now. Very, very nice and factory appearing, as most of it is. And if I haven't mentioned already, this is a factory black on black car. I believe it is a 900A is the paint code, and the STD standard black interior. These bucket seats, these covers look like they've been here for a little while, but there's no excessive wear to tell you about. Piping's nice and firm. Seats are still very good and plush. We're digging it. Smooth action on the doors. Hinges feel smooth. Door cards look to be recently replaced. You have great fasteners, good attention to detail. All these nice little grommets. They're stainless steel. All the window cranks look great. The door release, the door locks, everything looks to be new. Our wood rim wheel here looks like $1 million, and I really dig the brushed finish on these 3-spoke wheels. Really nice horn button. Our instruments beyond that, those look to be original. We got 81,000 on the clock, speedo going up to 160 miles per hour, and a tach over here with a 55,000 RPM red line. Coolant temp, oil pressure, voltmeter, and fuel gauge over here on our far left. Headlight switch, parking brake handle downstairs, upgraded but factory fitting radio. This now has AM, FM, and cassette versus the factory AM radio. We've got a working analog clock here in the middle. We have our heater controls, volume, and tuning. Nice, clean, felt lined factory glove box. Doors in good shape. Really good finish on it as well. And a nice little handle here for you if you need. Dash pad looks like $1,000,000. No cracks, no bubbles, no warps, nothing to note. Woo, we got a peppy small block under the hood. Gearbox feels great. Shifter and linkage nice and tight. Downshifts through the gears with ease. And it stops with ease. Hell of a thump out of the exhaust. Turn indicator working on the dash, as are all the backlights and gauges, and even the clock today. How about that? Some tunes in here.
To their customers. What's in your wallet? From the Staples Traffic
That
Center.
is working good. Can't get over the sound. This thing sounds awesome. Left indicator, or right indicator, excuse me. Beautiful wood rimmed wheel. It's very comfortable in the hand, good size. We'll get her up to speed here. Yeah, buddy. These are light little cars. This is a very snappy little small block. Gets this car moving great. See how she does in the turn. Wow. Absolute dream. Car feels tight in the turn. Suspension loads up well. We're going to show you the function and condition of our soft top. One lever just under here. Opens up nicely. We're going to pull this out of here, lift it on up. So we got our little pillow we're going to take out. That helps keep our rear glass in good shape. And the rear carpet kit looks to be in great shape as well, as is the underside of this tonneau lid here. And we'll seal this up. This will come on down. And we have two latches in the front.
A couple of things before we go. You can always find the full listings to these cars down in the description of this video. We'll put a link there. You click on that, it'll take you over our website with the 100+ pictures, a good breakdown of everything this car is, underbody pictures, close-ups of the trim tag, engine stamp pad, all that good stuff. And lastly, if you want to dial us up and have a phone conversation, that number is 248-714-2110. Dial in your phone anytime. We'd be happy to tell you more. And you can always hit us at inquiry@LaFontaineClassicCars.com. Thank you guys. Pleasure showing you around, and we will see you in the next clip.